Ever wondered what causes some babies to learn to talk quicker than others? Language development in babies. It's a fascinating topic that has raised many eyebrows and sparked countless discussions over the years. Most of us at some point have pondered over the factors that might influence this intriguing process. Gender perhaps, socioeconomic status, or maybe exposure to multiple languages at an early age? It's easy to assume these elements play a pivotal role, but what if I told you these common assumptions might not be as relevant as we think? Yes, you heard that right. The mystery of early talkers is far more nuanced than it first appears. Now let's dive into an intriguing study that might just change the way we think about language development in children. A recent observational study conducted by Lika Bergelson from Harvard University has made some fascinating findings. This study sought to explore the intriguing question of why some children learn to talk earlier than others. To do so, it took a uniquely comprehensive approach. The study involved a whopping 1,001 children, all under the age of 4. These children were spread across 12 different countries and spoke 43 different languages. This diverse and extensive sample size was chosen to ensure that the findings would be universally applicable. Now you might wonder, how did the study go about collecting the data? Well, it used a method that's as innovative as it is simple. The children wore recorders that captured the sounds of their daily lives. These sounds, these snippets of conversation and interaction, were then analyzed, but with over 1,000 children involved, that's a lot of audio data to sift through. So the researchers turned to technology for help. They used machine learning, a type of artificial intelligence that's capable of analyzing huge amounts of data to comb through the recordings. The study didn't just count the words each child said, it also took into account the context in which the words were used and the interactions that the children had. It was a comprehensive analysis of not just the quantity, but also the quality of language exposure and use. So, what were the findings of this extensive study? Brace yourself for a revelation. Contrary to popular belief, the study found that there is no link between a child's gender, socioeconomic status, or exposure to multiple languages and their language development. Now, that's quite a revelation, isn't it? The research went on to shed light on something else quite interesting. It turns out that children who are exposed to more adult talk tend to be more talkative themselves. It's as simple as it sounds. The more conversation a child hears, the more they're likely to join in and engage in conversation themselves. Now, let's talk about vocalizations, the sounds that children make as they're learning to talk. The study found that as children grow older, they naturally produce more of these vocalizations. It's a part of their journey in learning how to communicate with the world around them. But here's a caveat. Children with non-normative language development, that is, those who don't follow the typical patterns of language development, tend to produce fewer vocalizations compared to their peers. This could be a key indicator for parents and educators to identify early on if a child might need additional support in their language development journey. However, the study did not examine the sophistication of language used by children, so factors like socioeconomic status and gender may still impact other aspects of language development. So what does this mean for parents and caregivers? Well, it's quite simple, really. The more you engage in adult talk around your little ones, the more vocal they're likely to become. This study shows that it isn't about gender, socioeconomic status, or even exposure to multiple languages. It's all about the conversations happening around them. So, chat away. Let your daily dialogues be the soundtrack to their growth. Share your thoughts in the comments and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more interesting videos daily.